Hello everyone, it's Renee with True Path, and I'm here to do a reading for you and some channeling. So let's tune in with a nice breath, whatever you need to know in this moment for your highest good only, using your own intuition as I'm speaking. Only divine love and light are allowed into this space with us. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. What do we need to know in this moment? I'm getting cat energy, big cat energy. Yeah, divine feminine, very determined energy, fierce energy. Yeah, divine feminine for sure. And it's a really powerful, strong energy of being in your feminine. And that has nothing to do with gender, right? It's everyone has masculine and feminine energies, the way we define them at this moment in time. Our language is really limited, actually, for how we're evolving spiritually. So it'll be interesting to see how language evolves, but just seeing if there's anything else. Just feeling the power of your divine feminine aspects. So divine feminine is about compassion, intuition, receiving, being very soft and powerful at the same time. So there's something about that. So let's see what comes through in the cards. Okay. Wisdom of the Oracle for overall. Hope you guys are doing really great. Yeah, I will be doing the weekly Lightworker collective reading today. So that's a membership option if you'd like to check that out. The links are below in the description box. Okay. All right. And we obviously need some kind of rabbit collective. I'm still thinking about what that's going to look like, so stay tuned. All right. Okay. Let's see. Overall, flexible. 19 breaks down to a 10, which is end of a cycle, beginning of a new one. So being flexible, allowing yourself to adjust to changing circumstances. You're able to adjust. Yeah, I'm getting like, yes, you will be able to adjust. Also, I'm getting being open. That's a divine feminine characteristic as well. Like being open to compromise, other ways of doing things, not being rigid or stuck. Still standing up for yourself and being solid within yourself, but considering other options and being open, flexible. Okay. And yin, wow. Okay, divine feminine energy here. That's what yin is. Yeah. So being receptive, being very loving and caring as well. Yeah. But there's something about embodying that energy for whatever purpose. Sometimes, when certain circumstances come into our experience, we need to lean into either more divine masculine or more divine feminine at times. A perfect balance is ideal, but sometimes we need to grab onto more of our divine feminine or more of our divine masculine at certain times. That's okay. I'm getting drawn back to being flexible. So is there a way that you can bring more divine feminine into this situation? Fork in the road. Okay. So a decision point, a change point. Being, I want to say very solid in yourself in terms of what you want, how you want this to go, but again, being open to other options. There might be an option here that you haven't considered. You thought you were maybe going down one road, and then all of a sudden another opportunity comes up, another option comes up. Like, oh, okay, I have a decision to make here. Can I be open to it? Can I be receptive? Take it into consideration, at least. Yeah, that's all that's being asked here, is that you just consider, take it into consideration, because you just didn't know that that was an option before. And so something about your frequency, or, you know, even leveling up in some way, has brought this opportunity into the mix. So that's good. All right, let's do some Light Seers Tarot here for clarification. Okay, with flexible, Knight of Cups. I feel like someone's coming in with a beautiful offer. This can be a business offer, romantic offer, a new friendship, but this is something that you hadn't considered before, but someone's coming in with a pure heart here. Yeah, so it just opens up a new possibility, whether in relationship or business, whatever it is for you. And this is also you following your heart, right? Being heart-centered. So when an option becomes known, you can check in with your heart. What does this feel like? Does this feel genuine? Does this feel aligned? Does this feel authentic to me? Okay. And with Yin, yeah, Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful. So you're definitely open to receiving offers, I want to say. Yep, she's very resourceful, but she takes care of herself. Yeah, she is all about self-care, but she's also about receiving resources, help, time, money, whatever it is. She's very receptive with these kind of sticks coming out of her hat. She's kind of psychic, right? Using her intuition. But you can see how kind of confident she is as well. She's very solid in herself. Yeah, high self-esteem. She's open to offers. She'll consider it. Fork in the road. Page of Swords. Okay, so more information is needed. Page of Swords is about researching something, looking into it, finding out more about it, educating yourself about something. So if an offer comes in, you want to do some research. Yeah, read up. That's also possibly going to bring in even more ideas the more you look into something, because this is new. This is a new opportunity. So the more you look into it, you're like, oh, I didn't even know about that, or I didn't even consider that that was a possibility, and it's leading to these other ideas, these other possibilities. Okay, let's get some more. If this is about a new person coming into your life, like a new relationship, you're just kind of biding your time. You're just kind of like, well, we'll see. I need to find out more. I need to find out more information. Yep. All right, let's see what else with Knight of Cups. Death and rebirth, Scorpio energy. So transformation. This opportunity is transformational. It's going to result in something brand new for you. Like transforming your whole world, your whole life, your whole business. Like this is changing the game. This is changing everything. So it's important to be open, just open to the possibility. Because again, it might not be this exact thing, but the more you look into it, the more you're like, ooh, it's sparking so many different ideas for me. Yeah. It opens up another area. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, the moon, divine feminine energy again, using your intuition. This can be Cancer or Pisces energy, but flowing. Yeah, I'm getting flowing with your intuition, being in your divine feminine as you consider this option. And there might just be some unknowns, like the Page of Swords was talking about, right? There might just be some unknowns. You might feel a little bit leery of something because you don't know how it's going to turn out, right? But you taking steps, even just little steps. Okay, I'll just find out more about it. I'll just get some more information, using my intuition as I find out more. Then it starts to come to light, right? The moon shines the light on what it is that you need to know. Okay, and Page of Swords, whew, Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so yeah, this is moving things along in, I want to say, in a direction that you did not expect. Yeah, and 3 major arcana at the end here, so this is a major turning point. Yeah. So the more you find out, the more it kind of starts to move things forward. And this is almost like a lucky break. Like, I didn't even know this existed, or yeah, this specific person coming into your world is really like moving things along in a good way, right? You feel very fortunate. Yeah, you feel very fortunate that you came across this, or this came across your path, I want to say. I don't even think you were looking for this. I think it just popped in. Okay, let's do Wild Unknown, Animal Spirit. Give it a good shuffle. Okay. All right. What do we need to know? More information, please. Moth. Beautiful. Okay, so moth is an attracting energy. It's a manifesting energy. So something was just like attracted to you. Again, your frequency has changed. And so this thing that is beneficial to you, most likely, is being drawn to you. That divine feminine energy of receiving. It's being attracted to you like a magnet. Yeah, your light is attracting certain people, opportunities that weren't in your sphere before, and now they are. Yeah. And snake, beautiful. So this is about your growth, right? The snake grows and sheds its skin. Yeah, things like just coming full circle almost here. And the sacred geometry here of everything working out exactly the way it's supposed to. You had to come into this frequency first before this opportunity could appear. Yeah. So this is like an evolution or a next step for you that's meant to be on your path because of the increase in frequency that you're vibrating at this moment, because of all the work you've done, right? Yeah. So this is a major growth point, major shift. Okay. It does feel like a lucky break. And we got rabbit yesterday with it's a lucky time. So it just feels like a lucky break, but it's not all just luck, right? It's because of everything that you've done to raise your vibration. Okay, so let's do one last card here. What do we want? Okay, Time Traveler's Oracle. For final advice, what do you need to know? One more. Okay. Healing 20. Wow. So this is about harmony, balance. I'm getting balance between masculine and feminine. Again, it's because of all the work that you've put into healing yourself, healing the possibly the divine feminine aspect of yourself. We've been so trained to always be in our masculine that we've had to learn how to be in our feminine and realize that that is powerful. Okay. Let's read this one. 20. Okay. It says, beneath the surface of your life, profound healing is occurring. Things in your life are being resolved. Trust that you are being guided as a natural healer. Know that everything in nature has the intrinsic ability to restore itself. You're part of nature, so you too have this innate ability. Remarkable healing is surging through every cell in your body and your life. Listen with your heart and act on your instincts. Have faith that all is well. Watch your dreams for the secret messages that are there for you. And if you're open to it, healing. Look for signs in your life. If you feel drawn to go in a particular way, even if it doesn't make sense to your mind, trust this feeling. In the past, following your hunches may have led you astray, but please do not let that keep you from trusting your intuition now. Often with the perspective of time, the things that once seemed like mistakes can be viewed as having happened for your highest good and your healing. So you're able to trust your intuition more now. That's what I mean about stepping into more divine feminine, like being able to tap into that and really trust it, trust in the power of that to lead your life forward. Beautiful. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you again next time.